Hey everyone, GrimmChorizo here, and this is Ringside Predictions, where I give you the predictions for the upcoming WWE pay-per-views. Tonight, we're talking about No Mercy, which is this Sunday, so let's get into my predictions. On the pre-show, it's Baron Corbin versus Jack Swagger. Swagger moved to the SmackDown brand a few weeks ago, and has been in a kind of a feud with Baron Corbin. They haven't really done much except the match they did on this week's SmackDown. There was controversy because Jack Swagger won, but Baron Corbin wasn't actually tapping out. He was reaching for the ropes. So they're going to have another match at No Mercy. I think Baron Corbin's going to get the win here. Swagger's the older veteran, I guess. Baron Corbin is the newer guy who should be pushed for something down the line. I think this is just a little thing to give them both something to do, but I think Corbin gets the win here at No Mercy. Nikki Bella versus Carmella. This has actually been a pretty damn good women's feud that's been going all the way back since SummerSlam. Nikki Bella returned the next time on SmackDown. Carmella turns on her because she thinks she's taking her spotlight. Now they did a double turn. Nikki Bella face, Carmella heel. It's worked really well. Carmella's basically gotten the upper hand on Nikki every turn, which is refreshing. It's not back and forth each week. It's not 50-50. Carmella has managed to get the upper hand on Nikki every time, which is just really good storytelling. So now here I think Nikki Bella finally gets her revenge, defeats Carmella in a match. I personally think it should be no DQ because Carmella's gotten herself disqualified in matches before, so it would just be cool to have a no disqualification match for women. But it is not no DQ, but I think Nikki Bella gets the win. Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. This feud has been going since a little after SummerSlam as well. They were supposed to have a match at Backlash, but Bray took out Orton backstage and had a match with Kane instead, which he lost thanks to Orton. Now they're actually going to have a match here. I think the match will actually happen, and I think that Bray Wyatt is going to get the win. I think that somebody or something is going to help Bray. Maybe Luke Harper. I know he wrestled a Raw house show, which kind of indicates he'd be going to the Raw brand, but I think they could easily just change it up and put him on SmackDown, especially now that Eric Rowan is injured, unfortunately, which really sucks. I was hoping we'd get the original trio of Wyatt family back together, but looks like that's not going to happen as of right now. But I do think Luke Harper could show up. They teased that Sister Abigail could show up, which I personally don't think there needs to be a Sister Abigail, but I think one way or the other, Bray Wyatt defeats Randy Orton here at No Mercy. Heath Slater and Rhino defending the SmackDown tag titles against the Usos. I think the Usos win here. Slater and Rhino had a short reign, about a month. It's a good moment to have them get the titles, and I'm definitely not going to be angry if they keep holding the titles. They're very entertaining. But they haven't really done anything with Slater and Rhino since winning the titles, while the Usos have made this great heel turn. They've got new music, they got a new look, a new attitude, and they are pretty damn legit. I think that they're going to win the titles here, giving Slater and Rhino a short reign, and then the Usos will feud with American Alpha, which is the feud that's been going on for over a month now. But Slater and Rhino could pull out the upset, but I think that the Usos will be crowned the new tag team champions. Becky Lynch defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss. These are two of my favorite women wrestlers on the WWE roster right now, so it'll be awesome to see them in a singles match for the women's title. I think Becky Lynch is going to retain. She just won the title. I think she's got a decent, lengthy reign in the future with this, and I don't think she loses it on her first defense here against Alexa Bliss. It should be a great match. It should be a good chance for both of them to showcase themselves, especially Alexa, who hasn't got the show as much as Becky. But I think Becky retains the title. The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. And if Dolph Ziggler loses, he retires from WWE. This is kind of hard to predict for me because I personally believe that The Miz is going to win. Dolph Ziggler will retire. I can see it happening. He's been here for a long time. There's been rumors going around that he's going to leave soon. So why not do it in a story that puts over The Miz in a huge way? I don't really want Ziggler to leave because he's been on fire lately and he's been really entertaining and he's been putting on amazing matches, got an actual kind of character going here. But it also makes sense, if you're going to leave, you might as well make it a big story and put all that heat on The Miz for retiring a fan favorite like Dolph Ziggler. It makes the Intercontinental title mean even more by having someone want to put their title or their career on the line in the first place. So yeah, in my head I was going back and forth because I've got a lot of heel victories here on this card. But I think Miz is going to win, retain the Intercontinental title, and Dolph Ziggler leaves WWE. And the main event, the World Championship, AJ Styles versus John Cena versus Dean Ambrose. The build to this match has been fantastic. Ambrose and Styles had a great match at Backlash, which AJ Styles won. Then they had another amazing match a few weeks later. AJ and or Ambrose and Cena had an amazing match on SmackDown. So there's been great wrestling, there's been great storytelling. That's what you want from a main event program, and it's all about this title. John Cena wants to get his 16th title victory, and that would put him, tie the record of Ric Flair, a legend. And we're getting to see a new side of John Cena, the best side of John Cena. He's not a heel, but he's acting, real. It's giving his heelish tendencies, He's just fighting people. He's bashing people. He's saying that he is one of the best of all time because he should. So we're getting to see a real side of John Cena that, kind of blurs the lines. And Dean Ambrose, we've seen that for a few months, and AJ Styles. So it's like, obviously AJ is the heel here, but this triple threat's going to be great. I think AJ Styles retains because he just won the title, and Styles is not losing that title after 1 month. I couldn't imagine that. Cena will get that 16th title reign, but I don't think it's going to be here. I think it'll be closer to WrestleMania. If I were them, I would make AJ Styles versus John Cena the WrestleMania main event right now. Just not book it now, but it should be penciled in because that, they have amazing matches, and it'd be a perfect time for Cena to get that 16th title reign. But I think AJ Styles wins here, retains the title, and it should be a hell of a match. I'm very much looking forward to it. They built it up great, and it's just going to be awesome. So thanks for watching my predictions. That's what I got for No Mercy. Coming up next is Hell in a Cell for Raw, so be sure to tune into that. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next month. See you later.